Milwaukee, where the Bucks are looking to take one in the interconference game at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. You take a look at Sacramento. These guys facing good ball clubs and will continue to over the upcoming stretch of games, even more critical to notch a win in this one.
Yeah, and they're in the middle of a tough stretch of games they've got coming up. I mean, they're excited about it. It's going to serve as a real benchmark for them, finding out exactly where they stand in the league.
Yeah, and some top-tier opponents coming in, a chance to test themselves against the best our league has to offer. So those are the challenges that they face, but they have to approach those as opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Kings, Thornton out there with Collison. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Rudy Gay. Makes it 2 points there for Money.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Thornton passes to Collison. Kings moving the ball around. And another three for Sacramento.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Trailblazers.
That was a difficult one for them to drop. A close game throughout, and an opponent that they're going to beat more often than not.
Well, it was self-inflicted, plain and simple. I mean, they just didn't play up to their ability, and it's cost them.
Now the Bucks moving it up. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. The Bucks shooting their first shot from the stripe in this game.
That's right.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group. Only around 75%.
So he comes up empty at the line.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
From 17 feet out, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Money's got 8.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And the foul called on Freak. The Kings trail by 6. On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. We've got Rudy Gay. Caspi is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. That's Thornton. And it's Collison at the point guard. Here's Harmon. And another basket for Milwaukee. So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to the Raptors.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
And so it's Milwaukee now, following the shot by Rudy Gay. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Harmon. Another shot, and it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Money. 10 points for him. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Shoots it up. Frames the 19-footer. Money's got 12.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Deep 2 from Collison, and he overshot that one, missing. And it's the Bucks ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Harmon. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Collison kicks to Cousins. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Money. He's covered by Collison. Here's Harmon. Out to Monroe. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And taking a look at the numbers for Darren Collison. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's around 14 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
And here's Collison following the three-pointer by Freak. Here's Cousins. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
Now, here's Thornton following the miss by Freak. Cousins dishes to Collison. Back to Cousins. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Here's Harmon. Misses off the right iron. And now in transition is Thornton. Here we go. And he was... Ball on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Sacramento, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Free throw on the line for the Bucks. Both teams making substitutions here. And that concludes.
DeMarcus, you... guys seem to have a lot of opportunity.
Now the third quarter has to get going.
Just an amazing game for Money. He's got 17 points and also 3 steals. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
Harmon in at point guard. Monroe is out there with Jabari Parker. Then it's John Henson, and it's Middleton in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Here's Money, following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Pass to Henson, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harmon. No good. Great D that time from Collison. It's Gay on the wing. Covered by Parker. And a wide open look for Thornton. The second effort. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Money. He's got 17. And it's good. Money's got 19 points.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Cousins. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Yes. Collison's got 4 assists in the game.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Money. 19 points in the game. Dribbles up. High post. That's good. 2 points. 21 points in the game.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, and they found that sweet spot in the defense. And it's right between the paint and the three-point line. And, boy, have they been rock solid.
Now, here's Thornton. He's got 8. Here's Cousins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cousins has got 14 points.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
The Kings trail by 4. And a foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Haspel is checked in for the Kings. Stolen. Here's Money. He's covered by Collison. Here's Harmon. Good. He hits the jump shot. Money's got 23 points. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Sanders checked in for John Henson. Antetokounmpo comes in for Parker. And McLemore, he's checked in for Christmas. And Money subbed in for Carter Williams. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. Koufos comes in for Rudy Gay. And Stevenson's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And it's Bellinelli in for Darren Collison. Stevenson outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go. And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Poke loose. Unhindered, going all the way. Shot's good from Money.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
And a lot of teams shy away from that mid-range, but if you can get them off of rhythm, then you can have success.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time. They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Bucks on top, ending the third quarter on a 15-6 run. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Collison is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Cauley-Stein.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
The Kings trail by 11. Stevenson passes to Cauley-Stein. And that one is stuffed right through.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice. That's real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, love that body.
How about the power and grace on that finish? Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And the foul thrown on Freak. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Markers checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. DeMarcus Cousins. And so the Bucks take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half. What are your thoughts, Kenny, on his game tonight?
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lived.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, Have a wonderful evening.
DJ Khaled.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. This NBA season rocking right along, and we're loving every minute of it. Tonight's game at Quicken Loans Arena, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. We've seen some really solid play from this Bucks team recently. Nice job they've been doing over the last 10 games. 8 wins and not having too many problems. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding on to the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the score.
Rival, the Milwaukee Bucks are ready for this thing to get started. We got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Cavaliers. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
Kevin, I tell you what, they've actually been terrific on their home court, and they're starting another homestand right now.
Yeah, and this has been their domain, no doubt about it. I mean, they've made this arena a very difficult one for you as an opponent to come in and have success. So the question is whether or not they can continue that dominance on this homestand.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, filling out the wings. It's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Monroe is out there with John Henson, and it's Money in at the point guard position. And the rejection by Monroe. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against Atlanta.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic, and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
And another three-point shot falls from Money. Money's got 7 points.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
It's Williams with the drive. James. And Henson sends it back. Baseline Jay on the way. And that one hits back iron.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
James with it. Now guarded by Middleton. LeBron kicks to Williams. Got a piece of it. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. The shot's good for Money. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Here is Vereshchuk following the basket by Freak. Meeks inside the three-point line. That one's off, still out of sync.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Here's Harmon. They get it back. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
First free throw is good.
Got that.
And so Monroe nails both of them. The Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. LeBron is doubled. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here is Love. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass. They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Meeks. 5 on the clock. Here's Harmon. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Money's got 11 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean,
we're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Here's Milwaukee now. They've gone on a 13-0 run. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Williams is out there with Jody Meeks, and it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the foul is on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before him.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks was a major factor. He had 35 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Here is Williams following the basket by Freak. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. 18 feet out. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
John Enson's checked in for Parker. To the inside, Meeks. Good. Nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. From the high post. Goes back up. The shot's good from Henson. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Now here's Williams, guarded closely. Lets it go with a 3. The shot is off. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
When they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Another steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Money. He's guarded by Meeks. No good from Money. The Cavaliers trail by 17. And the dunk by James.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Harmon. The rebound by Kevin Love.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Money. Williams dishes to Love. Off target from 3-point range.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Foul call. Jody Meeks.
For Milwaukee, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
It's been an average here, really.
You're making a switch. So as we conclude the first half,
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavaliers.
welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
And what a game for money. 15 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. John Henson out there at Greg Monroe. And it's money in at the point guard. The Bucks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot. Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
The rebound by Kevin Love.